Good afternoon. I'm David Pollard. I'm the Director of Aviation for the City of Tallahassee, and it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the Tallahassee International Airport. Today's ceremony marks an important milestone and a glimpse of what the future of aviation looks like. We're proud to welcome Beta Technologies and to bring an electric aircraft charger online here at Tallahassee International Airport. TLH embraces innovation at every opportunity, like bringing electric aircraft charging capability to Florida's capital city. Implementing this type of innovative technology takes strategic vision, along with great partners and supporters. As you've flown through TLH recently, no doubt you've seen and appreciate the latest enhancements we have made in our terminal. And as you've driven here today, you saw major progress along Capitol Circle that will help further continued growth here at the airport. We're also doing substantial transformative work behind the scenes right now on the International Processing Facility as we work towards designation as a foreign trade zone. And now I'd like to welcome Mayor John Daly for remarks on this milestone, followed by Department of Transportation Secretary Jared Perdue, Beta Technologies Director of Flight Operations Chris Caputo, United Therapeutics Aviation Technology Lead Ibrahima Diallo, and State Representative Doug Bankson. With that, Mayor, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you, sir.
Excellent, thank you. David? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Daly. I am the proud mayor of the great city of Tallahassee. First and foremost, let me take a second to recognize two of my colleagues that are here. We have the Mayor Pro Tem Curtis Richardson. Good to see you, sir. We have the mother of the City Commission, Diane Williams-Cox, Commissioner Williams-Cox. We have a lot of city leadership here. The city manager is with us, Reese Goad. And I got to tell you, I am thrilled to be here at this press conference. This is absolutely amazing. When we bring on state-of-the-art technology here at Tallahassee International Airport, it is intentional. We want to be the best. And make no doubt about it, this is an award-winning airport. Our city's 5-year strategic plan prioritizes sustainable solutions and economic development. And here at Tallahassee International Airport in particular, we are accomplishing that goal. We are establishing this airport not only as a regional hub, but as a leader in the state, the nation, and internationally. And with strategic investments and long-term planning, we are well on our way to our goal of serving 1 million passengers this year and having an economic impact of $1 billion, Mr. Secretary. Intentional efforts include the construction of the International Processing Facility, the establishment of the foreign trade zone, and investment in growing sectors like advanced air mobility all work together to help us increase our airport's economic impact on the region. Now, these achievements require strong leadership. They require a dedicated team. I want to thank all of our partners, state, local, national, but I also want to take a second, and I want to recognize the incredible men and women that work at Tallahassee International Airport. All of y'all, just raise your hand and let us recognize you for a job well done. Honored to have my friend Neil Rambana, who is also a member of the Airport Advisory Committee with me here today. We had a meeting today, and I was telling Neil that just last week I had the opportunity, Mr. Secretary, to present at a statewide sustainability conference where I was talking about this initiative and what we are doing in this field. And I got to tell you, the state of Florida is excited. This new technology and how it's going to open up doors not only for Tallahassee, but other airports too, and create this new sense of mobility is just second to none. This is a really exciting time to be here in Tallahassee and our connection not only to the state, not only to the nation, but the world all around us. And as we celebrate our bicentennial, this is our 200th birthday, we are not only reflecting on our past, but we are truly representative, looking towards the future. And we're going to set the path, and we're going to set the goals, and we're going to achieve our dreams. In closing, I just want to say it's just an honor to be here. I want to thank everyone that's put in their hard work and dedication to make this come to fruition. And I also want to take this time as I introduce him to personally thank Secretary Jared Perdue with the Florida Department of Transportation. Let me tell you something, DOT is incredible. They do great work. They're wonderful partners. All this incredible construction, just one project, all this incredible construction that you're seeing on Capitol Circle with the widening, we could not do it without Secretary Perdue, his team, and the Florida Department of Transportation. We love working with you. We're looking forward to the future. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce to you the Secretary of the Florida Department of Transportation, Jared Perdue. Lift up, Jared.
Thank you, Mayor, for such a generous and nice introduction. Really an honor to be here at Tallahassee International Airport for what I believe is a remarkable achievement and really helping keep Florida on the front lines of a new emerging mode of transportation, a new emerging technology. We call it advanced air mobility. We truly are entering into the age of flying cars, and it is a very exciting time. In the state of Florida, at FDOT, we want to lead the nation. We want to lead the world in the implementation of this new mode. It is going to transform how people move, how goods move around the state. And again, it's introducing a brand new way to move around. So it's going to help relieve congestion. It's going to help our supply chain be resilient, sustainable for many, many years to come. Really appreciate Beta Technologies and the partnership they bring in helping advance these technologies to begin with the frontline infrastructure that's needed, which is charging stations, because again, this new technology is electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, and you're going to need the charging infrastructure to support that. Really excited that the partnership between FDOT, Tallahassee International Airport, the City of Tallahassee, Beta Technologies, and the whole advanced air mobility industry is able to keep Florida on the cutting edge and leading the way with this. Since 2021, FDOT has had a working group. We've brought all of the industry partners together to plan the infrastructure that's going to be needed, to work with the legislature like Representative Bankson on what type of policy initiatives need to be in place so that Florida can truly lead the way. We want to see these vehicles first take off, no pun intended, here in the state of Florida. Tallahassee International Airport is helping us do that. So great to be here, really excited about this ribbon cutting, and it's going to be a great partnership many years into the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Caputo from Beta Technologies, the Director of Flight Operations. And first of all, I just want to say a bunch of huge thank yous. A big thanks to Dave Pollard and Vanessa Spalding from the Tallahassee International Airport and the entire team here for your vision, your support. It's instrumental in making this happen. Mayor Daley, for your leadership here in this beautiful state of and city of Tallahassee. You know, as we were coming in, I swear we didn't bring in the bad weather from Vermont. It was just a beautiful sight coming in and flying in on the ILS to 27 to the airport. To Allison and Gary from Millionaire, the partnership, the relationship that we've built with you and your company as we continue to electrify FBOs and airports across the country is instrumental in making this happen. I also want to thank Aaron and Zach and the team from Gainesville Regional Airport, another airport that we are electrifying here in the state, as well as the team out at Crestview, Bob Sykes. They were unable to be here with us today, but just another incredible partnership that we're developing. The next speaker following me, Mr. Diallo, a good friend of mine from United Therapeutics, and just has been instrumental. We had Diallo and his team up to Burlington, Vermont last month going through some flight training and them being our first customers and helping us increase access to healthcare throughout the state of Florida and this great country of ours. And then finally, Representative Bankson, thank you very much for your support, your leadership, being here, and Secretary Perdue. You know, this is hard. This is really hard what we're doing. It takes really bold, courageous, and visionary leadership. And I can see we have that support here in this great state of Florida, all the way from the top and the Governor DeSantis down through the federal, state, local level. It's really, really impressive to see all of you working together, having this vision as we move forward. So Beta Technologies, you know, we're an electric aerospace company, for those that don't know us, up in Burlington, Vermont. We were formed about 7 years ago in 2017. CEO, founder Kyle Clark, just another truly visionary leader like you have here in the state of Florida. And we've been on a mission to kind of change the world. And we've been working incredibly hard. We wanted to help make aviation more reliable, safer, more cost-effective for the future, right? That includes unlocking new types of missions that will stimulate the economy, open up access to e-commerce, healthcare, and passenger travel in all of the communities across the United States. Over the past 7 years, we've been working really, really hard up north. We've made some major strides towards realizing the high reliability, the low cost effectiveness, the safety of electric aviation. It's here now, and it is the future of this country. And if we don't think that we're gonna have flying electric aircraft in the future, you got another thing coming. I'm one of the pilots. I'm flying it almost every week. It is phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. The technology, not just Beta, but these other companies in the United States that are developing. So far, we have developed 2 full-scale piloted prototype aircraft that we've flown all across the United States. This isn't the future. It's here right now, and you're seeing it at this airport with this incredible leadership that's dedicated to bringing the infrastructure online. We've flown in some of the busiest airspace in the country. In and out of the Class Bravo airspace in New York City with this aircraft. We flew it right through the District of Columbia flight restricted zone, in and out of Andrews Air Force Base. We flew it all the way down here to your great state, the Sunshine State, that I see starting to come out right now. Love it. And we operated out of Eglin Air Force Base, Duke Field, for almost 3 months, running operational experiments with the United States Air Force. We've also had several of our customers, you know, Diallo and his team from United Therapeutics, Eric Bergeson and UPS, up flying the aircraft, going through the training curriculum with us. It's here, it's real, and it's now. But the aircraft is only part of it, right? Like I can't remember who mentioned it, it's the infrastructure. That is the key piece that unlocks this ecosystem and this new technology. To ensure communities across this state have access to this new form of transportation, we've designed a multimodal, interoperable chargers that we're deploying across the entire United States right now. In fact, as of today, where's Sam Hobbs? He's been leading a lot of our charging infrastructure from Beta Technologies, just an awesome human being. We have 33 sites that are online, that are operational and working. Not just to charge these great electric aircraft from Beta Technologies, but the other companies in the United States that are developing this technology. We work off of the CCS standard. You can also charge electric vehicles, buses. You know, we have up at Burlington International Airport a charger on the field, and they've got electric trucks that are over there constantly charging off of our chargers. It's just phenomenal. Here at Tallahassee, Gainesville, Bob Sykes, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th electrified airports in the state of Florida, behind the Duke Field that was led by the Department of Defense, United States Air Force. We've developed a little mini network right here in this great state along the Gulf Coast. We have chargers that span all the way from the northern tier of New York and Vermont, down the East Coast, supporting our customers like United Therapeutics, out to Bentonville, Arkansas, supporting Air Force operations, down through the Gulf Coast and out into Alabama and Mississippi. So it's here, it's real, and we are super excited that Tallahassee is now electrified. And Sam's not done there, right? We have 50 sites that are going to be completed hopefully by the end of 2025. 50 more sites. Our biggest goal is to connect and open up access for all communities. We're not about just catering to the rich and powerful in, you know, the Silicon Valley or in downtown Manhattan. It's more than that to us, right? It's about making sure that rural communities have access to healthcare, that we unblock access to e-commerce, that we think about the regional and transportation of passengers and doing it low cost, effective, and super reliable. Between our growing charge network and the promise of electric aircraft like Beta and other developers, this connected future is here. It's here today, and it's going to be here tomorrow and next week. We're incredibly excited to be here celebrating the commissioning of several of our chargers across the state, and specifically this one here in Tallahassee. These chargers will have immediate utility and efficacy on day one, and also laying the groundwork for all these electric aircraft that are soon to be flying in our skies safely. It's a symbol of the future of this emerging industry here in Florida and the jobs and access that will result from bringing this new technology to the state. These 3 chargers are the beginning of what's to come. We're super excited to be a part of that, and we're super excited to see moving Florida forward infrastructure initiative here and to be a part of that. Thank you all very much. I'm going to introduce Diallo from United Therapeutics is up next to speak. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. Mayor Daley, Representative Perdue, Secretary Perdue, Director Pollard, and Representative Bankston, esteemed guests and city employees. Thank you for your time and interest in sustainable air transportations and the charging infrastructure required to make this initiative a possibility. As Mr. Caputo here said, my name is Ibrahima Diallo, and I'm here representing United Therapeutics Corporation, which is a company that is headquartered in Silver Spring, Maryland, with a footprint in several states, including our very own here in Florida. It is our quest to create a brighter future for patients is taking United Therapeutics to epic height by potentially saving lives through manufactured and transportation of organs available for human transplantation. Those will be kidneys, lungs, heart, and livers. It is our mission to have these organs transported in a sustainable manner through the use of electric aviation, such as betas. I think that the Beta-UT relationship is a great example of forward-thinking collaboration in the advanced air mobility innovation space. And this is one step further to decarbonize aviation while increasing the potential reach of UT's future organ distribution network. To unlock UT's organ delivery use case and save more lives via sustainable advanced air mobility, it is worth highlighting the necessity for airport infrastructure upgrade that, like what we have here at the Tallahassee Airport today. The infrastructure proposed today is critical for companies like United Therapeutics and others to achieve our goal at being a good caretaker of the environment while saving lives. With these chargers that the city is commissioning today, Tallahassee and other Florida airports will be leaders in sustainable aviation and ready for the transformations of the aircraft industry. And I'll just reincorporate what he said here by thanking all you esteemed guests, rather than repeating myself. And with that, thank you very much. It is my privilege now to introduce Representative Doug Bankston.
It was one of the greatest privileges of my life last year to move forward with the vertiports legislation. And as we continue, I said, let's get it right, not rushed. And so I'm so excited to work in the industry and with the industry as a whole to see this go forward. Everything begins with a dream. Every great endeavor begins with a dream. As a private pilot myself, I believe it's been a dream since the dawn of man to conquer the skies. Over 500 years ago, Da Vinci made sketches from his fertile imagination as he dreamed of manned flight. But it wasn't until the beginning of the 20th century that the Wright brothers gathered on that windy day in Kitty Hawk and not only fulfilled his dream, but took the next leap forward to powered flight. Throughout the last century, aviation advanced from that first combustible engine to the radial engine, jet technology, and even rockets to carry us to the moon and beyond. Now in the 21st century, we stand at the brink of utilizing a new source of aviation energy. With electric-powered flight, we see both a reduction in emissions as well as decibels, making it ideal for applications such as urban air taxi service and delivery of goods, creating a new way to relieve our ever-crowded road and rail infrastructure. Advanced air mobility stands ready and poised to lead the way with new vertical takeoff and landing technology, from piloted to eventual autonomous vehicles, as today's dreamers lead us into tomorrow's transportation. We stand here today in celebration and witness as the new pioneers continue to take us higher. It is my personal goal as a legislator to work with all the innovators of the air to make Florida the leader in AAM opportunity and technology. So to all the partners, to the city of Tallahassee, to this wonderful airport, to Millionaire, thank you for bringing us in out of the rain, to Beta, to the Department of Transportation and those who supply the power grid, and to all the innovators, engineers, operators, developers, and dreamers, we salute you. Today, as we cut the ribbon, we take yet another step through the gateway of next generation transportation. Let's applaud all those who dare to dream.
All right, thank you. And I'd like to introduce Gary Buchanan, the Chief Operating Officer of Millionaire. Been a great partner for us over the years. And Gary, I'd like to let you say a few words.
Thank you, sir. All right, so what a historic occasion. I mean, you hit it on the head, from the Devil Hills and Kitty Hawk to today. I mean, think about that they were taking off the Wright brothers off a 2x4 pieced together, and now we're on a tarmac with an electric aircraft. It's amazing. It's amazing. We at Millionaire are so proud to be partnered with Beta Technologies and making sure that we're putting the infrastructure first. If you think about, if all of us that have been in aviation, we've seen a lot of airplanes go through the development phase. It is a phase. It is incredibly hard. The things that they're doing are incredibly hard. But if we're getting the infrastructure set behind that. And so we at Millionaire commit all of our locations. We're so looking forward to service our customers, so looking forward to working with the cities, with the states. I mean, man, you guys should be so proud in Florida. We're in a lot of locations in Florida. We love it. Love the weather. Y'all were brought in here for a reason. Everybody say thank you. So, again, it's just awesome to be here. Awesome to support this team. Love working with Tallahassee. Mayor, love the city. You as the customer. I mean, this is why we're here. The customer. I mean, think about the fact that everybody here, you've got an opportunity to save lives. When he talks about flying organs and he talks about bringing that in, think of how quickly that starts to become a reality, how that gets into the smaller communities within your state of Florida and everywhere else. It's an amazing opportunity. So you should be very proud that you're part of this. You're part of saving lives. Save one life, you save them all. So on behalf of Millionaire, thank you guys and really appreciate y'all.
Thank you.